Yo guys, it's Ozgun here. In this tutorial, I'm gonna make a first look of the Maddix Rumble plugin. So maybe you know, Maddix just released his first plugin and you can create your own techno rumbles, techno kick, reverb kicks with just couple clicks. And today I like to take a look of the plugin and create my own rumbles. I'm gonna make a first look video of the plugin. If you're ready, let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, this is the plugin itself. So you don't need to pay for it actually. There's the 7 days of free trial and there's no limitations. You can just use the plugin as it is. So that's why I really recommend you to go to the Revealed Recordings website and download the free trial because it's free for everyone. You can use it for 7 days with no limitations. And again, this is not a sponsored video. I just really wondered how this plugin works. So I'm vibing with the plugin with only 1 day, but I can say that it's really good and it's really worth to check it out. So let's start our trial. This is the plugin itself. Maybe I can put it in here. So I just prepared some drum loops, some background loops. We will take a look for later. But first, I like to show you how the plugin works. The thing you're gonna do like that. So this is our kick drum. Just a kick drum, nothing else. And I'm routing the kick to the first mixer channel. And in the channel, I'm putting the Maddix Rumble plugin here. So now all I'm gonna do is just activate the plugin. Yeah, that's all. End of the video. Bye bye. Yeah, joking. So we have 4 modules in here: delay, reverb, filter, and ducker. And there's a distortion module in the bottom. And as you see, there's a drive wet knob. Just unlocking it, I'm gonna talk about it later because there are several points that you need to be careful. And once you understand the logic of the modules, the workflow is so easy. So the drive wet knob is like that. If I have it on the 0, there will be only the dry kick sound. Okay, there's no change on the sound. If I turn it off and turn it on, it's perfect. If I make it 100% wet like that, we will only hear the rumble, only hear the process sound by the plugin. So in this case, we should hear the delay, reverb, filter, and the sidechain. Let me lower the output, maybe 1 dB. I'm hearing just a little bit clipping. Or I can just lower it from the mixer. That would be easier. Okay, perfect. Now the drive it knob is like that. But there's one lock button in here. If you click the lock, you will have the input signal, which is the kick drum. No matter what. Now the drive wet knob is only affecting how loud do we want our rumble to be. Can be confusing at first. It's not that much confusing. If the lock is on, the kick, the input kick drum, this sound is gonna be there as it is with no touch. And now the drive wet knob is controlling the volume of the rumble. So let me do it for you. So as you see, it's so easy if you work like that. Because without the drive wet knob, I think the lock is useful for that. If you wanna render only rumble, so you wanna process it separately, maybe you wanna make your own sidechain, or you wanna layer it, you wanna EQ it. In that cases, you can just go turn the lock off and make the drive at 100% wet, so you can just render the rumble. But if you wanna use the Rumble plugin with the kick itself, just activate the lock. So we now getting the kick input signal, our kick drum, and then just volume balance the rumble with this knob. So the knob has 2 different options. Okay, that's like that. So maybe now we can talk about the modules itself. Let me deactivate the lock. I'm gonna make 100% wet, so we are going to hear only the rumble. And now I'm gonna deactivate everything, so we hear how every individual module works. So the delay is coming first. If you check it in here, the input signal going to the delay and reverb. So this is the delay. You can make you can give it 2 different timings. You can individually change the feedback settings and also the volume gain of the delay module. So if you want to make triplets, you can do whatever you like. But I think the best and most common way to use it, 1, 1/8, and 1 dot reverb timing. So you got that groove. And other than that, there's a button in here, parallel switch. If you activate this parallel switch, the delay and reverb is gonna be like parallel, just like that. Delay without untouched is gonna go to the filter. The reverb is gonna go to the filter section. But if you deactivate it, they are going to be serial like that. So the delay is gonna go to the reverb. They will be merged into one channel, and then they are gonna pass to the filter section. And both ways is gonna give you different vibe. Let's do parallel. So now they are going separately to the filter. As you see, you can hear the delay as it is, you can hear the reverb as it is. But if I deactivate the parallel section in here, they will be just merged. So that's perfect. We have the option to separate the modules together. That's perfect way to do it. And then, yeah, let's talk about the reverb then. There are 3 different types of reverbs. And you have the damp, diffusion, size, gain, whatever you need in a reverb module. Let's say we are satisfied with it. Let's give it with delay. And I want to have them serial, not parallel. So I want to merge them together because it's going to give us more smooth. And then the next thing is we have the filter section, which is very basic. It's just cutting the high frequencies. If you want, you can cut the low frequencies as well. But yeah, we're mostly gonna do like that. I'm gonna go to the Docker, which is the sidechain. And there's one thing, if you choose fixed in here, it's just sidechaining it probably with some kind of impulse, or I don't know, some with a signal. And the sidechain is with fixed on the Docker. It's not gonna be exact shape of the kick. But if I deactivate it, now it's gonna really listen my kick, and then the shape is gonna be according to it. I think for my taste, this is much more better than the fixed. But this is more job because you gotta adjust all the parameters by hand. So now, let me do like that. Let's activate the lock. So we got the dry signal on, and then I'm gonna put the rumble, and then we will just work with the sidechain. Let's start with fixed first. Because when the fixed on, I don't know, but they are kind of clashing, and we might have some phasing problems, and I don't want to face with the phase problems. So that's why I'm gonna turn off the fixed, so I will have more control. sounds decent. Maybe to get some click, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go back to the parallel one, so we will get the delay as it is without affecting by the reverb. So now we got the groove. Yeah, that's already very powerful. And I think now we can talk about the distortion modules. So we got this distortion module, and again, there's a drive at knob, so you can blend the signal with the distortion, or you can go full distortion. This is the drive knob. It's very straightforward. It's very easy to understand. But there's the root, which is important. So the root is like that. In which part you wanna have the distortion? If you have the dry chosen, the distortion is gonna be applied to the kick, and then it's gonna be the processed with the delay, reverb, and whatever you have. But if you choose, for example, pref F, which means pref filter, the distortion is gonna be just in here, just before the filter. The delay and reverb is gonna be applied to the kick, and then you are gonna apply the distortion to that sound. Or you can choose post filter, which means you are applying distortion after the filter section, and all of them again gonna give you very different results. So let's go choose dry, and let me deactivate the kick so we hear only the rumble to easily understand. Okay, now I'm gonna put it to the pre-filter. We got total different vibe. I'm just exaggerating filter to clearly hear how the distortion works, by the way. We usually use it like that. And let's try post filter. Because we are applying it after the filter, there won't be any high cuts, and that's why it's gonna give you this very gritty top end. Now let's activate the lock, so we got the kickback. And as you see, there's one more button in here, it's the width. So it's just making it mono or more stereo. This is again according to your taste. What is this solo button does? I don't know. Let me check. Okay, the solo button says if you choose that, we will hear only the affected signal. I don't know what that means. Let's check. Okay, that's pretty easy. So you don't need to, unlock it and make it like that to hear the rumble. You can just click solo and you will hear only the rumble. That's perfect. And if you choose activate the limiter, when you peak in the plugin itself, it's gonna be limit, so you won't get clips. It's gonna make your life much more easier. And guys, other than that, I think this is all. And inside of the plugin, there are plenty of presets already, so I recommend you to check them out. So for the last words, I think this plugin is worth to buy if you wanna save much more time when you are making your rumbles, because with couple clicks you can create very professional rumbles and you are saving your time. Can you create exact rumbles with stock plugins? Yes, you can. You can do exact same probably. But it's gonna take time. And yeah, there's the trade-off. Do you wanna spend time on making your rumble sound design? Or you wanna just make your perfect rumble in couple clicks and with the saved time you can just produce more. That's your choice. And other than that, Maddix, congrats. I think this plugin is really dope. Good job on this one. So today that was it, guys. I hope this video is useful for you. Don't forget to check the free trial. It's still there for 7 days. And see you on the next video. Bye bye.